What is good, guys? This is Monster Chappie, and we're back for some more Madden gameplay. And this is actually footage of the Madden challenge. And this is a round one match between my cousin TwanMasta against Droops of TNA. He's a pretty well-known tournament player, and definitely a great game right here. Droops is in the white, and my cousin is in the red. Both using the San Francisco 49ers, and both representing, trying to get that to the next round, obviously. So definitely great game here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about the Vegas trip a little bit and some of the games I've seen and all this other stuff. So let's go ahead and just dive into it. Now, firstly, Vegas was amazing. Very beautiful city, especially at the nighttime. You're gonna want to be 21 out there though, because to do pretty much anything on the strip or anything like that, you're gonna need to be 21 again. So if you're 20, 19, you may want to go somewhere else, another city, Panama City, or there's a bunch of other great cities that you can vacation to. But definitely once you're 21, man, Vegas is awesome, and a lot to do there. Gambling, shows, they got food all over. It is a pretty expensive city, on the strip at least. It's probably going to run you about double whatever you're used to. Well, at least for me in Minnesota, everything's about double of what it usually is for me. But nonetheless, a lot of fun, a lot of things to do, and very beautiful city. Now moving on to the game itself right here. My cousin throws an iron. Are you serious? Come on, man. But the next thing I want to say, man, is meeting all the people in the venue and all this stuff right there. So first off, let's talk about the venue. This was a great location for the tournament, man. It was a beautiful setup. They had a ton of TVs, and as you can see, these TVs were pretty nice size. Nothing too big, nothing too small. Don't have to strain your eyes or anything like that. So that's always a beautiful thing. And definitely very well ran, very well constructed, organized. You pretty much knew exactly where you had to be to play, and where to be, when to be there, and all that good stuff right there. Getting repetitive, but it was well run. It was a very well run tournament and very organized, which is always a good thing. One of the downfalls of most tournaments is a lack of organization, lack of construction, and they really got down to the point. Got you where you needed to play, got the games knocked out. And actually the tournament ran very smoothly, and it ran pretty quickly as well, which is always a beautiful thing. I can tell you from personal experience, we went out to a tournament in Minneapolis at Insert Coins. It was a good tournament nonetheless, but the first round literally took 2.5 hours for no reason, with 3-minute accelerated clock, and they had a bunch of TVs. It was just just not as well organized as it could be. So definitely, if you've been to other tournaments, you may know what I'm talking about, or you may have run into great tournaments as well. But nonetheless, definitely a great job by Virgin Gaming on that aspect. They had the Nas girls, bunch of music playing, nice environment. Had a bar in there as well. You were standing pretty much while you were playing, or you could sit down, but you pretty much were better off standing up because the TVs were a little too high to watch and look at comfortably while sitting. But I mean, all in all, it was a beautiful setup. And if you did make it to like the final, I want to say 32, they moved you to the center, or the 16, they moved you to the center area, and in that area you were able to sit down very comfortably and play the game at eye level. So definitely that was one of the goals right there. And then I would say the only negative about this area in particular, which was section 1, this wasn't as big of a problem in the other sections, but section 1 was very crowded. I mean, some of the other sections were a little bit crowded as well, but that section 1 was very crowded. You literally were back to back to the guys, playing right behind you, because the way they had this TV set up and stuff. And then there was really no room for a crowd in between. It was me, Mav, another one of my guys, a couple other guys, and basically, man, it was just crazy, crazy cramped in there. But that's always a good thing, to get that live feel, live action going. So I wish I could have used the audio from here. As I was saying again, a lot of trash talking, a lot of junk talking, and a lot of music And think about trash talking and capping or whatever you want to call it at a live event. There's a few purposes for it. One of them, and the biggest purpose in my eyes, is to get into the head of your opponent, try to get them out of their game, get them frustrated, get them making mistakes and things like that. Most of the time it's never anything really personal, and that is the main goal, is really just get in their head, get them, you know, thinking about extra stuff, get them making mistakes, and you know, hopefully that will result in a win. The guy that was with Problem, Mr. 19, did a great job, by far the best capper at the tournament there. And again, you know, he got some of the guys out of this game. Obviously, Problem is a great player, but I definitely feel like 19's talking ability definitely helped contribute a small percentage towards the championship winner himself, Mr. Problem, the greatest of all time. I've been getting asked, does he have a YouTube channel? No, he does not. You know, he's mostly just a player, a tournament player. He may start up a channel, I'm not sure. But as of right now, I do not know of a channel that he is on. But definitely a great player. And I will leave a link in the description, however, to some videos so you guys can check out some of the other games, like the championship. I will link you to the Twitch, where you can watch everything. You know, they got the FIFA games, then they got the Madden games, then they got the hockey. So if you're watching any three of those games, I'll leave a link in there. You know, the stream is several hours long, and they got some commentary on there. But, you know, from what I witnessed and what I heard, that commentary was pretty bad. Not gonna sit here and lie to you, but you know, you can definitely see some gameplay by some of the best players, the best players in the world. And right here is coming down to a 4th and 1, 40 seconds left. This is the ball game, and right here he throws it over to Randy Moss, and with that catch there, that's gonna end this game and put him in the field goal range. So you know, he's giving the "it's over" sign. And as it is over. He does end up winning by 3. So great game by those two guys. And right here is the game. Tommy Hill, you may remember him from the Mad Nation bus. He used to live in Minnesota, but you know, he's got the Ravens, and his opponent has the San Francisco 49ers, and they've got another classic right here, classic in the making. So it's going to come down to the final drive. Tommy trying to drive downfield, gets out of bounds, and all he needs is 3. And in Madden, if you only got to get 3 in like over a minute, you're in a very, very comfortable position. Right here, he takes his last timeout, and all he has to do is make the field goal, and he goes ahead and does that. So he gets the win and advances to round 2. Not sure which round he got knocked out in, but you know, definitely a good round 1 game right there. And then this was the game next to my opponent's game, cousin's game, right here. You know, these guys were talking very crazy over here. I'm not sure exactly who was playing, but it definitely got intense, definitely got wild, and was a very good game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will have some more tournament coverage. Mav gave me the permission to put up his game, so that will be the next one. Till the next time, this your boy Monster Chappie. We got